Purpose Driven Women, Purpose Driven Woman PDW. They had an awesome event. Shout out to my sister, girl, Jackie. Jay, you did that. She was worried about the event, and it turned out bigger and better than I think she even envisioned, or visioned. I don't know which one. I'll check that out later on. But the ladies, you know what was nice, Jay? That it was so many women in one area, and there was not a hint of cattiness or drama, and that shows the quality of women. We did that. I seen Nicole from my old building. I seen Tanya. Shout out to Tanya. Shout out to Keisha. Those are my old school people that grew up in J Rob with me, and I was just so excited to see them. Keisha, I met her husband, and they tag team together. Nice, awesome team. And so many. Oh, that doula. They had two doulas there, and this lady, and I'm not gonna. I don't know her age, but she's 60. She's like 60ish. All right, I'm not gonna. I don't know exactly how old she is, but her skin. And we talked about tips, and I'm looking at my skin now on the camera, and it looks lovely because I went back to using the olive oil, like the doula was telling me different stuff that she used personally, but then she was telling me what the whole doula process is. And well, I wish I had knew about them when I was having children, but those days are long and gone, and I'm not trying to rekindle that. So shout out to the doula, though. Shout out to those. Shout out to Patricia, who had her Avon table. A young lady. Oh my gosh, I can't remember her name, but she's an author. I'm gonna put her. I'm gonna find her, and I'm gonna put her link on my page later on, so you can check her out. Matter of fact, I'll put all the ladies' link on my page, Real Talk, when the show is over, before the day is over. I'll put them out so that they can get the exposure. And if you're ever in New York, but it was so exciting, like I said, to go on the block, because sometimes people leave and they don't go back to the block. So I want to do a shout out to Jackie Robinson to Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, and I had an awesome time. A shout out to my boy Ralphie, Brooklyn Black. The other one is Brooklyn Boss. That's my girl, my home girl. Shout out to him. We walk, we talk. I post pictures. I even cried because there was just so many memories about growing up in the building. Just good memories. You know what I mean? So I thought about family and friends that's moved on or passed away, and it did my heart some sort of good just to be back home. So shout out to Jackie Robinson. And for those of you who don't understand, well, you probably won't never understand. But if you're into family and friends, then you got it. You got it. Like the distance will never really separate you guys. I just thank you guys for the love that you show. And so here it is, right? 4th of July weekend. 4th of July weekend. Oh my gosh. And the heat. I looked at my card gauge, and I kid you not, the temperature, it said 100. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but 100. And y'all can't see, like I got a black jumpsuit on. Thank God for AC. I remember the time I didn't have AC, and I spoke to God. I was like, Lord, I would like to have AC at my next vehicle. And here I am with AC. So even though it said 100, it didn't affect me. So I'm thankful for that. What do you guys got going on 4th of July weekend? Okay, because I know the highways are crazy, so I'm not even trying to do anything out of town. They said I should have been in New York 4th of July weekend. Maybe if I had planned it differently, I would have, but maybe I'll do it next year. How about that? Because the fireworks in Manhattan, Macy's Day fireworks, is off the chain. But then again, my daughter asked me today, she's like, Mom, are you going to Covington Square? Are we going to the square for 4th of July? Of course we are, if we're in Covington. I mean, like the fireworks are spectacular. And every year they get better and better. All right. I was going to make a joke, but no, I'm not going to say that. But they get better. They get better and better. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see the fireworks this 4th of July. Covington, because Covington be repping. And they have, and just to see so many families and friends walking around and talking and doing their thing. So let me know either on Real Talk. The page on Facebook is Real Talk Radio with Marlene Laughs. So if you choose to post some pictures later on to my page, so I can see what you guys are doing. Let me know what are your plans for 4th of July weekend. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know what's going on. And I kept looking at the door because I have a guest coming in, and I'm so excited because he just came in, and he has been on the show before. It's a friend to the show, actually. Hey y'all. Y'all could come in. Y'all could come in. Y'all could come in. It's a friend to the show, and we're gonna get it started. You know what? Actually, I just signaled him, but I'm gonna play one song, and then after the song, I don't even want to tell the name. Well, no. If you want to tell people to come to the radio and listen to the radio and sit down, I want you to let them know. Yes, we have Phil Johnson in the building. Like I said, friend to the show, and I always want to give the opportunity. It's election time, local community elections. So I want to give the opportunity and let the candidates speak and give you information in regards to their campaign. So Phil has took that opportunity, and I'm so happy because I didn't know, 4th of July weekend, everybody want to do the family and friends thing, but he's committed. He's here. So if he's here, I'm here. So we're here 4th of July weekend. So we're going to talk to Phil Johnson. We're going to find out first what he's doing 4th of July, and then we're going to go back into the real stuff. But the Wendy Williams in me is nosy, so I got to know what's going on, like who's barbecuing and where, so I could accidentally come by. So you're listening to Real Talk with Marlene Laughs. Sit back, enjoy the music. Listen, I just started working out, and you always got to get a workout song in your head, and in my head I look just like her. I move just like her. So if you see me on the street and I'm riding my bike and I'm just having a ball, this is what I'm listening to. Okay, it's about my life. I'm 46. I'm excited about being 46, but I'm excited about the years ahead. But right now I'm good. I'm fine. So this is the song that I am bopping to most of the time. If you see me riding around in Covington, okay. So I want you guys to enjoy it, and I hope it's also it could be applied to your life too. So it's Mary J. Blige, and she's just fine. She said, I'm fine. So check it out. Listen to the words. Get past the beat. The beat is nice, but listen to the words. If she slow down, you could probably hear some of the words. All right. Real Talk with Marlene Laughs. We'll be back with Phil Johnson.
I love music. And every time I hear something hot, it makes me want to move. It makes me want to have fun. But it's something about this joint right here. This joint right here, it makes me want to... Can't let this thing called love get away from you. Feel free right now, go do what you wanna do. Can't let nobody take it away from you, from me, we. No time for moping around, are you kidding? And no time for negative vibes, cause I'm winning. It's been a long week, I put in my hardest. Gonna live my life, feel so good to get it right. So I like when I see when I'm looking at me when I'm walking past the mirror. Don't stress through the night at a time in my life. Ain't worried about if you feel it. Got my head on straight, I got my vibe right. I ain't gonna let you kill it. See, I wouldn't change my life. My life's just fine, 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 fine. Ooh, fine, 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 fine. Ooh, just fine, 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 fine. Ooh, see, I wouldn't change my life. When you're doing all the things that you wanna do, get the best out of life, treat yourself to something new. Keep your head up high in yourself, believe in you, believe in me. Having a really good time, I'm not complaining, and I'ma still wear a smile if it's raining. I gotta enjoy myself regardless. I appreciate life, I'm so glad that it's fine. So I like when I see when I'm looking at me when I'm walking past the mirror. Ain't worried about doing what you're gonna do. I'm a lady, so I must stay classy. Gotta keep it hot, keep it together if I want to get better. See, I wouldn't change my life. My life's just fine, 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 fine. Ooh, fine, 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 minute at a time, and my life ain't worried about what you feeling. Got my head on straight, I got my vibe right. I ain't gonna let you kill it. See, I won't change my life just fine.
See, now, I don't know about you guys, but if Mary is fine, then I'm speaking that into my life too. I am also fine, okay? So enjoy the 4th of July weekend. This is Real Talk with Marlene Laughs on 1430 AM WGFS, Covington's hometown radio station. Listen, if someone does not know that Covington has a radio station, please spread the word that we do. It is WGFS. It's in a white building on the corner of Hendricks Street. Okay, so pass by. That's how I found out. I was just driving one day and I was like, wait a minute, that's a radio station. And one of the people was standing outside, and I'm aggressive like that, or assertive, I should say. And I went and I introduced myself to them, and now here it is. I'm on the radio, guys. See, so you never know what can happen when you put your foot forward and do, whatever. So I'm glad I'm back. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I want you guys, whatever you're doing, if you could take a moment out of your weekend and post pictures. Tag me in your pictures, please, because this is the weekend. Covington does it big with the fireworks and on the square. I told you my kids are looking forward to it. So, and what's funny? Last year I saw a lot of the pictures, and I was like, I had to be standing right next to this person. I had to be standing because we have pretty much the same angle. So that is so cool. So if you are on the square, if you are grilling, if you're barbecuing with friends and family, I seen a post yesterday. Somebody, one of my friends, Derek Hurd, post, they had a pig. And they just did whatever they do. You see, I'm from up north, so all of that is amazing to me. It looks like they created a pit out of cylinder blocks, if I'm saying it right, and some type of mesh, and just had the pig laid out. And he was like, hours later they'll eat. And I'm like, that is so cool. That's a family bonding thing, I think, with the men. So if you're doing anything like that, post pictures. I want to see the flag in the pictures too. Let's show some flags. I know we're going to see a lot of fireworks 4th of July weekend. And I want you to have a safe weekend. I can't stress that enough. Be careful, be careful, be careful. When I was growing up, we always had issues with fireworks. I thank God that I don't think Covington allows the big M80s like when I was growing up. So just be careful and watch the babies and watch the dry grass, I'm told, with the fireworks. And just have a ball. Celebrate with your family and friends. Okay, so if you're tuning in, once again, Real Talk with Marlene Laughs on 1430 AM, WGFS, Covington's hometown radio station. I am going to introduce you to a friend to the show, a citizen of Covington, a candidate that's running. I'm going to just say an awesome man in general, a kind person, Mr. Phil Johnson. I'm going to, if you guys get an opportunity, you could go on YouTube. I'm turning back on the camera so you could see us. And Phil, well, you know what? I think you're going to come, bring a chair, and you're going to be on this side of me today. He's like, yeah. That's what we're going to do. You're going to be right here, and I'm going to talk to Phil. There you go. I want him up in person. There you go. Come, you see what it's on? Yeah, there you go. So we're going to talk to Phil. Y'all get to talk to Phil. Phil, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Thank you for coming. Because I'm talking to you, and I'm talking about you in the third person like you're not here. So we just want to welcome you to the show once again. I thank you for coming, as always. And as always, I always ask him, for who do not know Phil Johnson at this point. It is what it is, but it may be one or two scattered that don't. So if you could introduce yourself, and also before you go into your candidate, your campaign, tell them about the event that just passed. That was an awesome event, the whole food share thing. Oh, you're always involved with something in the community, and I was excited about that. I heard it was a great turnout.
Yes,
I got a lot of feedback.
It was. We have worked now on two events like that, where my campaign volunteered to help distribute food
Yes.
for the for food event, which is put on by um, uh, Action Ministries,
Yes.
Tamara Richardson, in conjunction with the Newton County Board of Commissioners.
Okay.
The first one we did was at Live Oak Elementary School.
Yes.
And then while you were gone last Saturday, we did one at the Enclaves,
Nice.
and it was a great event. We distributed 500 boxes of food
Wow.
and 625 after school packs. You know,
Nice.
so many children in the community who are at risk during school times. They are able to get a breakfast meal and a lunch meal at school,
Yes.
but they don't have an afternoon meal.
Yeah.
So Action Ministries has tackled that problem in the community by putting together packages which are distributed to children. And because it's summer now and school's out,
Yes.
we made a special drive to distribute those at our food distribution. But you were right about something else. It was 103 degrees.
Oh my gosh.
It was
Yeah.
terribly hot.
I saw that post as I was in my 80-degree weather in New York.
Right.
Sorry, but the people showed out. So the temperature didn't stop. And I am thankful that you guys persevered through the temperature to help the community.
Right. We distributed every package of food in
Wow.
every box.
Wow.
So, and that's a rewarding thing to do. In spite of the heat, it was great. We had some, Nancy Schultz was there and Pam Dickerson came. As I said, a number of our campaign workers, and it was just a great experience.
Well, I thank you. I thank you once again. Are they going to be doing it anytime soon again? Do you know?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a big event coming up on July 23rd.
Okay.
It will be at Newton County High School,
Okay.
Out on Kroll Road. The Sheriff's Department has a back to school event, which
Okay.
they do each year, where they reach out to throughout the community and take contributions, and then they put together school supplies and other packages for children who are going back to school. And their outreach is phenomenal on the number of children they reach in that program.
Okay.
But Action Ministries is again going to they're going to participate at that same event from 12 to 2 on July 23rd. If you know someone that is in need or that can use the extra food in their home, please tell them and come out. This is an opportunity for people who are in need, and it's a even better opportunity for the community to step up and give something back.
Well, I thank you. I hope you guys listen to that. I'll repeat it later on. I'll put the information on my page, July 23rd at Newton High School on Crowell Road, 12 to 2.
That's right. 12
to 2. So I thank you for that. Real quickly, because I do have to shout out my advertiser for whom I'm very grateful to. If you are in need of a counselor, Glendora Devine is an exceptional counselor. She's a behavior cognitive therapist, and she is the company is called Divine Systems Georgia, and her phone number is 678-212. Here I go. I got, what threw me off a little bit? 212 is a New York area code. So I was thinking about that. I got to get my mind back to Georgia. It's 678-212-5146. If you get a chance, you can go on her website at www.dsgeorgia.com. And you can let her know you heard about it here on Real Talk with Marley Laugh. She also came out with her book, so you can check her out on the website. She's on Amazon.com. And I'm so excited for you, Glendora. She posted earlier that she sold her first book on Instagram. It's not the first book that she sold, but this is the Instagram social media. So Glendora is spreading her wings. And I'm so excited for her. I want to play her commercial real quickly and then Phil and I are going to get into the meat of why he's here and let you know what's going on with his campaign. So you guys give me 1 minute, and I just want you to listen to her commercial real quickly.
Relationships, is it time for a life change? Divine Systems Georgia provides professional therapy and services. Help and routine.
Sorry about that, you guys. You can check out the website on, like I said, on her website. You can check out the commercial and all the other programs she has to offer. It's called www.dsgeorgia.com. Give her a call if you choose to at 678-212-5146. She's not too far from Covington. She's actually in McDonough, so you don't have to take the ride out all the way to Atlanta, Georgia. She's right here. And her name once again is Glendora Divine, Divine Systems. Drop that first I. Divine, and it's 255 Racetrack Road, McDonough, Georgia 30252. And I'm believing like she's even open today, 9 to 7. Her hours are wow, all her hours are pretty much 9 to 7. 4th of July. She may be there. The website is saying the hours might differ. So if you need to see her for whatever reason on 4th of July, I advise that you give her a call ahead of time. Okay. Once again, Glendora Divine. All right, guys. So we are here. We are here with the man of the hour, Phil Johnson. I want you to introduce yourself and just let them know your position. Like, what are you running for, and what does that entail?
Yes, my name is Phil Johnson. As Marlene said, I am running for chairman of the Board of Commissioners in Newton County. And interestingly enough, Newton County this year will have January 1st of 2017, will have a new form of government going into effect. We had been operating under an old charter that was from the mid-70s. And during this year, Citizens Committee met and came up with recommendations for a new form of government. And the Board of Commissioners passed that recommendation on to the Legislative Council, who had it passed. Under the new form of government, we'll have a chairman of the Board of Commissioners who will act as the chief executive officer of the county and will be the face of the county. It will be the person to whom citizens will expect accountability throughout the county. We have 5 district commissioners. They are the legislative body, and but they are elected from constituencies in each geographical district that they represent, and each one represents about 20,000 people. The chairman of the board is elected countywide, and he represents about 105,000 people. And his job is to preside over the meetings of the Board of Commissioners to help articulate the vision for the county and to build consensus among the district commissioners on how they move forward together for what's best for the entire county.
Okay.
It is a job which differs from the job of the old chairman of the Board of Commissioners. Under the old system, the chairman was chief operating officer as well. He managed the administration of the county. Now there'll be a county manager who will look after the administration, and the chairman of the Board of Commissioners will be the chief executive officer and be the face of the county.
Okay. All right. I always talk about when I read your campaign, one of the words like I said, always jumps out to me is that T word, that dreaded T word that some people don't like to touch, and it's transparency. If you can explain to them how is that connected with your campaign?
Right. Well, what I say about my campaign all the time is that our effort is to lead a county government that is inclusive, transparent,
Mm-hmm.
and responsive.
Okay.
Transparency is so important. We're experiencing now a time when people really don't trust their government.
Yeah.
There's a sense that government makes decisions behind closed doors, and that the people have no voice in it. But worse than that, they don't even know what's happening.
Wow.
And so, one of the things that I think that we have to bring back to county government's transparency. People have to be able to see how the decisions are made. They want to know the facts that go into those decision making sessions, and they want to know that government is operating for them and not for special interest. And so transparency is important. Now, how do we have transparency? That's the technical question, and that's the harder question, because we don't have a lot of media. Your program and programs like yours on a local radio station, they reach some audience.
Right.
The newspapers reach some audience. But what I have found, and this was a generational thing for me to get through, is that social media now is really the way that the vast majority of people communicate and learn.
This is true.
Online. And we're going to have to modernize our approach. We're going to have to catch up with technology, and implement that technology to our so that our citizens can know what's going on. And I think we have to have town hall meetings, Marlene.
Yeah.
I think there's really a lot of benefit for both the public official and the community if we can have town hall meetings. We've done that with our campaign. We've had town hall meetings at St. Paul's, at Potter's House. We've had forums
at the courthouse, because I've attended.
That's right. And Thursday, a week ago, we had a forum out at St. Paul's that was put on by the NAACP, which is a great forum. They asked really good questions, and then we took questions from the audience afterwards. We had then this last Thursday, we had a forum at the historic courthouse that was sponsored by the Democratic Party, the Republican Party, and Smart Growth. And I'll just get one little plug in on that. It was so good to see the two political parties work together. Because so often we're so caught up in partisanship, but this was a great experience. They worked together. We had a great forum, good questions, and I think it benefited the candidates, but it also benefited the public, because they were in on what we were thinking about the issues.
So let me ask you this: if someone doesn't know you or your campaign, what is your at least one or two big push in your campaign? What are you looking to do?
Well, the first thing is just that I always come back to is provide leadership. If you've been to Board of Commission meetings during the last couple of years, we have had a vacuum in leadership. The chairman has, and part of it is the function of the illy defined roles and responsibilities of the chair. Because we have been through some experiences where the Board of Commissioners has stripped powers from the chair, just almost on a monthly meeting basis. They change their mind, which has not led to good government. And then part of it is that our chairman has misunderstood, I think, some of the job. Now what my goal is to bring back an understanding of that, of what leadership means, and what consensus building and communication with the public and the district commissioners means. Another big item on our list is that I truly believe that for the last 8 years, we've had a situation where our county was divided in two. There was a West Newton County and an East Newton County.
Okay.
And a lot of the decisions that were being made were to sort of build a bridge at the Alcovey, build a wall at the Alcovey River and stop the growth from the east from coming in. What we've got to do if we're going to prosper as a county, we're going to have to unite the west and the east end of the counties, understand what we all want, which is better place for our children and grandchildren to grow up in.
Absolutely.
We want our children to be able to have living wage jobs and be able to buy home, come home after school, buy homes, raise their children. That's what we all want. Now we're just going to have to unite as a county and determine how we're going to make that open for all our citizens, whether you live in the East or the West or whether you're a Democrat or Republican. We've got to take a much bigger view of what we can have in Newton County.
I'm glad that you point that out because a lot of times, and I'm going to be frank, right? When people see I bring you on the show, they go, Marlene, is he a Democrat or Republican? And I'm like, he's a Covingtonian. He's from Newton County, and I'm a Covingtonian now. So you want someone, like you said, you have the same ideas, and the party at this point doesn't matter. You can mess around and pick the party that you're affiliated with, and you and them are not on the same page. So that's something that I'm gonna tell you honestly, this is the first election that I've been so focus and research and involved with, and I'm glad that I am, because whichever way it goes, I will be able to say at least I did my part. Because what good is you sitting on the sidelines, or you going with what's comfortable? I want the benefit of the whole community, the whole county. That's what I want, the benefit of the whole county. Let me ask you this. I'm gonna put you on the spot because you're running. How do you feel about your race? How do you feel? Do you feel like you're doing well? How do you know? How do you find out that?
That's the difficult thing, Marlene. There are no polls. It's not like a national race, so you don't know. But I sense in people a true response, a positive response to our message. Okay. And let me circle back 1 second and answer the question that you just asked. What party am I affiliated with? Well, I served in the Georgia House of Representatives for Newton County in the late 70s, early 80s, and I served as a Democrat. And I never felt the need to change the party affiliation. So when I qualified this time, I qualified as a Democrat because that is the party I have all my life been affiliated with. Now, what do I think about political parties? I've been disappointed in over the last number of years at how partisan politics has become. Probably if I had my way, we'd make local races nonpartisan. We wouldn't run as a Democrat or Republican. We'd run as candidates.
That would make sense.
For the office. The city of Covington does that. You don't qualify as Democrat or Republican. But what I really believe is that we've all got to be past partisan politics anyway. We've got to look at what's best for our community. And we have people who are going to be on the board who are Republicans from District 1 and District 5. And then we have Democrats from Districts 2, 3, and 4. I think my job as chairman is to be blind as to what party affiliation they have and work on the things that we can work on together, which is building a better county. Now, having said that and answered your question while it was on my mind, I think that our campaign is doing well. I sense a positive response in the community because we've been extremely open. We have been out in the community.
Yes, you have.
You've seen my Facebook,
Yeah.
and you know how active we've been. We've done forums, we've done events, cookouts. We've done our own town halls, and people have been extremely responsive to that. So I feel good about our race.
Well, like I said, this is the first race, and I can't speak about the big ones, right? But this is the first local that if I, when you as a candidate, and I'm not a candidate, a voter, when you go in the booth, I get a name, a face to the name, and not only that, because anybody can do that. Now I kind of know the person because I've seen you, I've spoken to you, I've been around you, I've been exposed. That makes a big difference for me because when I take, well, I think before you couldn't, they stop you, but a long time ago you could take your children in the booth with you,
Right.
and you're trying to explain to them why you're doing this and whatever like that. And I don't want to just be like, oh, this person, here I am. This is real talk. I don't want to just vote because this person looks like me. It is what it is. This is the real talk of it. I want, like you said, you said, and you're the politician, so you're running, so you got to keep it, nice. You said the politician, the partisan part. I want to get past the color part because the real talk of it is that because I'm a black woman and I'm in the black community, I'm that's where I live. You hear a lot of stuff, and I'm like, okay, but that has nothing to do with the race. I mean, the actual race. Like, what is the issue at hand? Let's get to that part. Because the fact that I can sit here at a radio station and do a radio program shows a big change. So I don't even know the Hatfields and McCoy's situation, and I'm not taking up anyone's fight. I want to know what Phil Johnson or whoever else has on the table and how is it going to benefit Newton County as a whole. You understand? And
Right.
That's what I appreciate with you attend the forum so I can get to see you. I can get to hear you speak. And I have to say it because I get some flack behind the scenes and I'm like, she's showing up. So how are you going to get upset with me if I have him on the show? I allow you to come on the show so you can talk and let people know who this candidate is. So then when we see the name, we know who you're about. And I appreciate that because you're better than me. 103 degree weather. I don't know if I was going to be out there doing what I do, but that's why you're running and I'm not. I will push and encourage, but 103, I don't know about that, Phil. So listen, tell them when, like where you are with the dates. What are the dates?
We're in a runoff. Our runoff election is July the 26th. Early voting starts Tuesday, July the 5th, runs through July the 22nd. Okay. And I certainly hope that people will come out and vote. I was extremely disappointed that only 18% of the registered voters bothered to come to the polls and vote on May the 24th.
Come on, and we got to do better than that because when it's Christmas and Thanksgiving and they have sale, more than 18% of people sit outside the stores to buy their Christmas gifts. This is a big deal. This is a big deal, right?
It is. And, people talk about voting as a right. I also view it as a responsibility of citizenship.
Yeah.
If we're going to be citizens in this country, we owe it to our communities to not just go and vote, but to try to discover everything we can about the candidates. Yeah. And that's why we have never turned down the opportunity to participate in a forum. I feel
you're like the Energizer battery. You just keep going and going. Every time I turn around, you're there. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, I feel that I owe it to the community to tell them what my positions are. It is not fair to ask them to vote for me and be a closed package that they don't know what's in it. Right. So that's why I really believe that participation is important. And I will tell you that that people, I think, when this race is over, they will not be able to say, Phil, you didn't tell me where you stood on this issue.
No.
And they won't be able to say you didn't show up.
You didn't show. You're right about that. Listen, guys, if you're just tuning in, I'm not going to go to commercial break. I'm just going to once again reiterate. This is Real Talk with MLaffs. This is the candidate Phil Johnson. So when you go, look, after we do all the 4th of July eating and barbecuing and grilling, early election starts July 5th. You can go out and you can cast your vote. Something else I want to say. He has forums. Go on his.
Go on my website.
Please, we got. Look, I just thought about Maurice, but I
Right.
said, please give them your social media so they can see, what's going on.
Right. My website is www.philfornewton. That's PHILFORNEWTON.com.
Okay.
And we go through the issues, a background on me, what my history is, and we go into all the issues, and we have clips from the forums and other events we've been in.
Now, here's the funny thing, and this is me. This is sometimes what got me in trouble in school. For those, and I won't mention who, told me, "Oh, Marlene, you're back in the Republican." Okay, that wasn't even. Y'all don't even have your facts. Like, hello. And we're not dealing, like you said, we're not dealing. I wish we didn't have to deal with Democrat, Republican. But the argument was wrong, so I kind of won anyway. You know who I'm talking to. If somebody else, we had an argument all weekend about. I was like, don't tell me. So here we go. Anyway, July 5th. Is it at the courthouse?
During the early voting, July 5th through the 22nd, it's at the County Administration Building. And then on July the 26th, it'll be at your normal polling place.
Okay. So we're hoping to see more than 18%. Like, we got to do better. There's a saying, and I'll probably mix it up because I have my grandmother's genes in me and my mother's. But basically, if you're not part of the solution, then you really shouldn't have a say so. Like, you can't fuss and complain if you're not getting up, getting out, vote, and not, like Phil said, not only just vote, but do the research on your candidates so that you can know that you're doing a responsible vote. You understand? So I thank you. Is there anything else that you would like to mention?
No, I just really appreciate you. I thank you for letting me come on and talk to people. And
do you have any other forums coming up before the 5th? Well, no, this is the weekend, right? Do you have any? Are you allowed to have forums during the dates of the election?
Yes, but I don't think there'll be any more sponsored forums before then. But I will throw this out. Anybody out there that has a group that would like to have us come, call me on my cell phone, which is 404-379-4687. Let me know. We'll set up a town hall. We'll come to your facility, your venue, and we'll be glad to stand there and answer questions as long as you've got people want to ask them.
I think that's awesome. So I encourage you guys, the citizens of Newton County, to take that opportunity. If you need one more event, one more forum before you make your vote, take the opportunity and set something up at your church or a community center or whatever it is. He's been in the enclave, he's been at a church, he's been at the historical court, so he will come. I mean, I don't know if he'll do a parking lot, but hey, he was out in the parking lot in Live Oaks giving out food, so you never know. No, we may need a tent for that. We need indoors because it's hot. Phil Johnson, thank you for coming. Thank you for giving the residents of Newton County an opportunity to meet you, to hear about you, and know what you stand for, and putting us in a position of being able to be educated voters. I thank you for that.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, so guys, I'm gonna click off the YouTube for a minute because we have to do behind the scenes. I'm gonna throw up some music. I'll be back with the YouTube. There you go. And if you guys are just tuning in, 1430 a.m. WGFS, Covington's hometown radio station. Yes, we have one. It's hometown. It's on the corner of Hendrick Street, and it's ours. So I want, if you ever feel to call, you can give us a call when we're on air, 678. I'm trying to pull up something. 678-212-0310. And or if you are interested in advertising, if you have a company business, anything like that, and you want to advertise, you can do that also at Real Talk. Phone number there for that is 770-784-1430, and you can ask them to speak to me, and we'll set up something behind the scenes. Something else I had to talk to you guys about, but I'm gonna remember it because I'm multitasking behind the scenes. All right, I got a little bit of Juanita Bynum. I like her, so I pulled her up. Enjoy it, and I'll be back shortly.
You will never understand my praise. Because over 20 years ago, I had a nervous breakdown, and the doctor said I would never get well. I was on welfare. I was divorced. I was broken. But today, the balm in Gilead has made me whole, and that's why I worship him. It don't matter what you think about me. I owe him all the praise, because if it had not been for the Lord who was on my side, where would I be? I would be like a ship without a sail. I would be tossed to and fro with no direction. But I found him to be a doctor in the sick room. I found him to be a lawyer in the courtroom. I found him to be a healer. Oh, somebody ought to bless him. If you sick in your body, he still heals. Hey, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Whatever you're in tonight, you can come out. You say, sister, how do I get out? Praise your way out. Can I get somebody to praise your way out? You might be sitting next to somebody that may not need a miracle, but tell them I have an emergency. I gotta praise my way out. Oh, glory. Come on, I tried it and it works. I tried it and it works. He breaks every fetter. That's why I don't care how long it takes. I don't mind waiting. No, I don't think you heard what I said. I don't care how long it takes. If it takes him 20 years, because the Bible said if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things have become new. So guess what? I'm not just waiting on God. I'm waiting in God. Because I know he holds my destiny. And the Bible said he knows the way that I take. And when he has tried me, I shall come out. Somebody just start shouting if you know that he's making a way for you to come out. Hey! I don't mind waiting on the Lord. Early one morning in 5 a.m. prayer, I had finished the prayer on Tuesday morning, and I had raised the sacrificial offering, and the presence of the Lord filled the room. And I was going through a mighty trial at the time, and the Spirit of the Lord dropped these words and this song in my spirit, and I just started singing, and it has become my anthem. And when I can't see my way out of a situation, and the devil trying to make me frustrated because it looks like God ain't moving, I turn around and tell him, devil, I don't mind waiting. Somebody Somebody just start shouting that. Shout it back in the face of the enemy. Let the devil know that whatever you trying, it ain't gonna work, because I don't mind waiting. Dr. Pinion. Thank you, Jesus. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting on the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting on the Lord. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting. I'm gonna wait on the Lord. I don't mind, because I know He's coming after a while. I don't mind. I'll wait on the Lord. Can we say it again? Come on. I don't mind. I'm gonna wait on it. I'm gonna wait right here, because I know He's coming after a while. Yes, He is. Yes, He is. Yes, He is. And He's coming with the victory in His hand. Yes, He is. Oh, Lord, I feel it tonight. I don't mind waiting. I'll wait on you. I'll wait right here. How many gonna wait here? Because I know He's coming after a while. Yes, He is. The battle has already been fought, and the victory is already won. I don't mind waiting. Come on. That's what you sing. Come on, sing it now. Everybody in the audience sing it. Tell the Lord, I believe you're coming. You're coming after a while. Yes, you are. I don't mind waiting. I'll wait on the Lord. Come on, Jonathan. Help me sing it. I don't mind. I don't mind. Oh, the Lord said I don't mind. No, 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 I don't mind. Waiting on the Lord. I don't mind.
if you don't mind waiting, then there it is. I'm with Juanita Bynum. I'm gonna wait on the Lord because I could tell you a whole story of books of when I decided not to wait on the Lord and do it ahead of time. So I'm with Juanita Bynum on this one. I'm Lord, I don't mind waiting. Listen, what I wanted to say, I be having blocks. You can't have mental blocks when you're on the radio, right? Oh, this is what I wanted to do. Wanted to shout out my girl Glendora Divine one more time. I pulled up the commercial that I wanted you guys to hear, and you couldn't hear it before. So let me see. Let me throw this on. You can hear it now, and I'm going to play it. But if you want, you can also go on her website at dsgeorgia.com and listen to it. And you can actually go through her whole package. I'm at her homepage, so you can click on the different links and see her schedule, make an appointment, see the different packages. She even has a blog, and just let her know you heard about it here on Real Talk with Marlene Laughs. It's Divine Systems Georgia. Her phone number is 678-212-5146. Tell her once again you heard about it on Real Talk with Marlene Laughs, 1430 a.m. WGFS, Covington's hometown radio station.
You never listen to me.
I'm the parent. You're the child.
I get so sad and angry. I need someone to talk to.
What's behind your feelings? Are they hurting your relationships? Is it time for a life change? Divine Systems Georgia provides professional therapeutic services in our community by encouraging healthy living, family safeguarding, and reliable community connections. Our licensed professionals will use a straightforward approach in a comfortable and supportive atmosphere. Divine Systems Georgia. Visit our website to schedule appointments and online counseling.
So you can use me. I give myself away. I give myself away. So you can. Come on, let him know. I give myself I give myself away. So you can use me. I give myself away. What would happen if a generation embraced this? Come on, tell me. Here I am. Here I am. Here I stand. Lord, my life is in your hands. Lord, I long to see your desires revealed in me. I give myself away. My life does not belong to me. Give myself away. I'm going to be used by you. So you can use me. I give myself away. Give myself away. So God, take my heart. Take my heart. Take my life. As a living sacrifice, all my dreams, all my past, Lord, I praise and in your hands. Give myself away. Give myself away. Oh God. Give myself away, so you can use me. Oh God, give myself away. Give myself away, so you can use me. I give myself away. I belong give myself away. So you can use me. Lord, I give myself away. My life doesn't belong to me. I give myself away.
Life is not my own. To you I belong. I give myself to you. Oh, my life is not my own. To you I belong. I give myself to you.
Can we say that as our prayer tonight? My life is not my own.
To you I belong. I give myself to you.
My life is not my own.
Life is not my own.
I belong to you.
To you I belong.
So I give myself.
I give myself.
Come on, tell him one more time.
Life is not my own. To you I belong.
Give myself away.
Give myself.
So
Give
you
myself.
can use me. I give myself away.
Not my own. To you I belong.
Give myself away.
Give myself.
So
Give
you
myself.
can use me. I give myself away.
Life is not my own. To you I belong.
Give myself away.
Give myself.
So
Give
you
myself.
can use me.
I give myself away. How many of us know our life is not our own? And every time I get in a space where I think it's mine, reality hits me, something goes down, and I realize, nope, it's not mine. My life really belongs to God, and I'm gonna have to do it His way. So it is what it is. I'm tired. I'm getting tired of this circle, like a dog chasing its tail. I'm getting tired. I don't know about y'all. Listen. 4th of July weekend. I want y'all to post some pictures and let me know what's going on in Covington. If you just tuned in, this is Real Talk with Marlene Lass, 1430 a.m. WGFS, Covington's hometown radio station. I just finished interviewing a candidate for chair, Newton County Chair Phil Johnson. Awesome interview, very informative. If you want to find out more about him, go on his website, Phil for Newton. If you got beef with me with the questions or whatever I put out there, save it. Not interested. This is Real Talk. And if you come at me when we outside the street and we get to debating about certain things, know that I may mention it on the air. So with that being said, I keep it 100. So don't, it is what it is. So I had to bring up certain topics because, like I said, I want to vote for the better candidate. I don't care about the color issue. We got to get past the color issue, and we got to get past the party issue. And let's get to the facts. We're adults here. We're mature. We're grown. Let's get to the facts. Research your candidates and then make an educated vote. And if that offends you, well, then it says a lot about your character. It is what it is. I can't do nothing about that. Well, I can pray for you. But please, whatever you do, don't come on the street. If you see me on the street, please don't say nothing crazy. Because like Steve Harvey, God ain't through with me yet. And if you say something crazy to me, I might just say something back crazy to you. And it is what it is. So we don't want to go there. Just handle your business and keep it moving. Real talk. We keep it 100 up in here. Right out of worship, right out of giving myself away. and realizing that my life is not my own. Straight out of it. Told you, he's not through with me yet. So anything could pop off. Shouting out Revolt Tour. They are in Miami. You guys still out there? I'm about to put on Boy Wonder. Remember when we watched Batman and Robin? For those of us who watch Batman and Robin, see, I got my honorary grays, silvers. So if you don't know about Batman and Robin, it is what it is. But Robin used to also be called Boy Wonder. So I'm gonna play one of Boy Wonder was one of the artists that was at the Revolt Tour in Georgia, and very nice young man, Christian believer. All the artists. That's the one thing I asked them: are you a believer? Are you just doing this for the music because it's a thing to do? And nope, all of them said that they were believers. So believers meaning believe in Jesus Christ. So I want to support them by playing their music, and I'm hoping to get through as much as possible. This one here is called My Pain, Boy Wonder. I hope you guys enjoy.
We keep making mistakes. Glory.
Trying to give him that real talk, trying to show him that real walk, trying to be the light of the world, trying to give him that real salt. With the fire, but the pain is supposed to shine, but yeah, the rain. I tell my flesh, murder is the case, cause haters always got something to say. Trying to get him on route, trying to get him through droughts, with my name in they mouth. Tell me what is that about? Why you acting so sour? That flavor you gave us foul. Is it cause I put in work, hands to the plow, so I told you we will make it. Volume on mute, so I can't hear what they saying. Allergic to the truth, so they try to stay away. They claim they show me love, but I swear that they be faking. So I smile through the pain. Sunshine with this rain. Lost a lot, but I gained. Don't care what you say, still I smile through the pain. Sunshine with this rain. Lost a lot, but I gained. Don't care what you say, still I told you we will make it. Still I told you we will make it. Trying to magnify side of you, gas you up with no propane. This here real facts of life, trying to help you grow, no cocaine. It like to be plenty starts to stop, but don't get full of that road rage. That's God deterring you on your route, protecting you from that fire flame. Shoot ready aim. This ain't a game, don't be a victim, double jeopardy. He say, she say, low down, dirty shame. Seesaw, back and forth, slick talk, start wars, no love, start wars. No matter what, still I show love. Still gotta be cordial, even if they ain't for you. But the best part of waking up is to know that God is for you. So I get on my knees and pray, love on my enemies. Still I rise with no yeast. Gotta be God in me for me to smile through the pain. Sunshine with this rain. Lost a lot, but I gained. Don't care what you say, still I smile through the pain. Sunshine with this rain. Lost a lot, but I gained. Don't care what you say, still I told you we will make it. Still I told you we will make it.
Trying to give him that real talk, trying to show him that real walk, trying to be the light of the world.
Told you we will make it.
Trying to give him that real talk, trying to show him that real walk, trying to be the light of the world.
Told you we will make it.
Told y'all we gonna make it. Told y'all. That's Boy Wonder. Boy Wonder, he is on tour. He's out there in Orlando, Florida also. I got another one. Turn us all the way up. Shout out to you, Boy Wonder. Wish you much success. This other group here, Made for Christ. You talk about hype. They were so hyped when they was in Georgia. Come on now. See, that sounds like messing with my phone. Let's see. Oh, we're getting the same thing on the computer. I was saying, what's going on? Made for Christ. They're off the chain. Sister J is my Facebook friend, JJ. Here's the energy. Shout out to Made for Christ. Here we go. If this thing ever turns on, it's circulate. You know, it does that circle thing. Here we go.
What it is, homie? Why I can't hear myself, man? Can you hear me? I can't hear myself. Man, turn me all the way up. Turn this all the way up. Hey! Turn this all the way up. Oh! Turn this all the way up. Hey! Turn this all the way up. I'm turning 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 this all the way up. My Christian swag be on super fly. Lyrics jet super high. You know, my Christian music on another level. Like hard rock to heavy metal. When it hit, it's gonna hit hard. Hey. Like God could fit in your heart. Hey. See, this that music you can turn up. Don't be afraid, turn up. They say that Christian music super lame. Ooh, well I'm on another level, super sane. Don't be a slave, homie, break the chain. Break Mother Luther King, let freedom reign. Turn this all the way up. Hey, turn this all the way up. Turn this all the way up. Hey, turn this all the way up. Turn this all the way up. Turn this all the way up. Tell me, can y'all feel the made weights? Ooh, they feeling like earthquake. Ooh, that's how God gonna be coming back. Finish it. More to come back. We about letting loose and having fun. Maybe Christ ain't about being hard. All we about turn up. Yep. But stop talking, but shut up. All we about is lifting up this name. You can have the money and the fame. See, I just wanna serve the king. Cause you can't take that with you when you 6 feet. Well done, I'm ready to serve it. You pass my word around like Stephen Curry. So turn us all the way up. Cause we ain't sugarcoated and we ain't backing up. Turn us all the way up. Hey, turn us all the way up. Turn us all the way up. Hey, turn us all the way up. I go all the way. When I break, I go all the way. When I stand, I go all the way.
Uh-oh.
I go all the way. 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 I go all the way.
If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna keep it 100. Ain't no half-stepping, ain't no fearing, ain't no fronting. I go all the way in, cause I know I'm gonna win. Call it cocky, but I'm confident in who my faith is in. Jesus went hard for me, so I go hard for him. Ain't got no time for with shaky hearts and minds out on the limb. Cause I stay rooted, I stay grounded, I stay pounding, I stay grinding, I stay rhyming, I stay praying, I stay shining. Radical is what they call me. Jesus, he died for me and beat that with a baseball bat. So call me crazy when I do the most. I bet you do the same if you get touched by that Holy Ghost.
When I teach, I go all the way. When I preach, I go all the way. When I pray, I go all the way. When I stand, I go all the way. All the way. I go 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 all the way.
I said I'm all in, no half steps. Young 5 big Chris flex. Rep Christ in my grave. Young, fresh, and still say. Never scared, I'm so prepared. The devil thinks he's winning here. My squad made here, that salute. We go hard and speak the truth. Never tripping when we go hard. Got a little chance if you think we don't know God. All the way in like I'm playing with the big cards. Better step back cause I'm shooting like a point guard. Running this race like a Usain. But the thing of that, you really know pain. Straight never get shit in my mainframe. Hope I see it, bro. Better catch the next trade. I'm going all the way in. MATE on my text because I'm fearless, bro. ISIS think they running it, but they ain't heard about us, though. Damn, you better come correct, cause God don't like that disrespect. Imagine standing at the gates and Jesus hits you with reject.
When I teach, I go all the way. When I preach, I go all the way. When I pray, I go all the way. When I stand, I go all the way. All the way. I go 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 all the way.
I'm going all the way, and I'm not gonna never stop. You try to block my blessings, you gon' run into a rock. God gave me strength, God gave me muscle. Try to test me, boy, you will get hustle. I'm putting all my faith in God, better know I trust him. Oh yeah, I'm coming full force, get ready to tussle. I'm slow and setting plans out, making sure I bustle. I'm going all in. Chosen,
what?
Get him.
With us combined, that's a bullet 2 punchline. And I'm the uppercut. How are you getting out? Yeah. Play no games, boy. I don't play no games, boy. When it comes to me, set up for Christ, I go all the way in, boy. See the circumstances, adjective, potential, so antsy. I'm killing you angry spirits off. Call me Charles Man. So tell me what it be like. You say you saved, but you won't show no light. You say you're armed up, but you will not fight. You just hype, homeboy, with no fight. Elder Jones, this is all I know. This is all I know. Oh, you either go all the in or let it all they throwing shade at a dodgeball. But if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Respect the movement, or you just might lose it. Stepping on us is like stepping on the pulpit. I'm like bringing a knife to a gunfight with a full clip. The Bible is my pistol, and the word is these hollow tips. When I teach, I go all the way. When I preach, I go all the way. When I pray, I go all the way. When I stand, I go all the way. All the way. I go 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 all the way.
I'm a goofball, I'm a goofball. If you didn't know, then I'm really about to school y'all. Yelling from the roof so that you can see the proof. Tall, hollering at the moon, this is something like a wolf call. Yeah, I gotta praise I'm in La Noche. Bring it to the hood where I'm surrounded by them OYAs. And they approach me, thinking they coach me. And they speaking foreign, I'm ignoring like no say. Hey, I even praise them in the broad day. Repping on the stage and I ain't care if they applaud me. Center of my love and I ain't caring what a broad say. Cause when I hit the gates, it only matters what the Lord say. And when I'm staring at them face to face through the gates, cause I'm chosen to embrace his grace. Yo, God, you wanna play? But it's okay, cause he made me this way. Hey, I'm a goofball, 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 I'm a goofball. Haters always hating cause they thinking they can rattle me. Stepping to me daily cause they thinking they can battle me. The war is done, but for fun, if you wanna handle this, meet me in Miami, boy, we'll take it up in Catalyst. But you better bring your notebook, blues clues. You don't really wanna freestyle, do you? And if you choose to, you can bring the crew too. I'll take them on, and when it's done, I'll put it up on YouTube. Now you're bossing with the new things. I would rather have one direction than two chains. I see your legs, and shout out to the boom snap clap for the new shades. And when it's done, I get my victory dinner. I'm on a budget, but I eat like a winner. So I head on up to Taco Bell where they already know me. Deal 4, 5-layer raspberry iced tea. I'm a goofball, 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 I'm a goofball.
Oh my God, I am going in today. That's Real Talk with Marlene Laffs, 1430 AM WGFS, Covington's hometown radio station. That is some of the guys I told y'all. I went to this Revolt tour in Georgia, and they are now in Orlando. They did Orlando, I believe, last night. And they're doing, I think they might be doing Miami if they didn't do it. But listen, you guys, go on the website, mrdell.com, and you can check it out. Look, I'm trying to see what other songs he got going on up here. He got Goofball, got my Bible in my hand. I want to know, is he singing this? Is he really going to sing it? I'm going to click it to see. Is he actually singing it? But Sean Oliveira, shout out to you and DJ Revelation. It was awesome meeting you guys at the Revolt tour. I wish you guys much, much success. I got another one coming up. Got my Bible in my hand. There they go.
I lay in hands so you could tell I'm Christian. So you could tell I'm Christian. So you could tell I'm Christian.
And I'ma tell you what it
Got my Bible in hand so you could tell I'm Christian. Got my Bible in hand so you could tell I'm Christian. Got my Bible in hand so you could tell I'm Christian. So you could tell I'm Christian. So you could tell I'm Christian.
no matter what you say, cause I'ma praise him every day.
Got my
Yes, you could tell I'm Christian. Got my Bible in here, so you could tell I'm Christian. Bible in here, so you can tell I'm Christian. Cause I'm a prisoner every day. Bible in here, so you can tell I'm Christian. Cause I'm a prisoner every day.
That's when the Christian jump on and say, you know what, the devil, I rebuke you. Anytime you want to play some good gospel Christian music, here comes Satan rearing his ugly face. This is Real Talk with Marlene Laffs, 1430 AM WGFS. I want to give a shout out to my one of my sponsors, Glendora Divine Systems, Georgia. If you guys are looking for a counselor, family counselor, she's an awesome counselor, an awesome person. She gave me some information yesterday. Thank you, Glendora. That worked. I want y'all to give her a call, 678-212-5146. She is located in McDonough, Georgia, Divine Systems, Georgia. Go on her website at DS Georgia. I heard the keys coming in. dsgeorgia.com. Let her know you heard about it here on Real Talk with Marlene Laffs. I got a song that's coming. I was looking for. I'm up in my thing and I'm looking for. Here you go. One of the artists that I used to listen to back in the day, and he was in the secular, and now he is singing gospel reggae artist. See, the problem with me is, okay, I'm about to say, because the problem with me is I know the songs, but I don't know the titles, and usually I don't know the artists. I'm getting better with that. But this is one that I really like. I like the old time beat, and then he's changing the words up to fit his lifestyle now. So this is Junior Tucker, King for a Lifetime.
Walking through this world with no one to call my own. There he was standing there, straight out of a holy book. Oh gosh, I started to take a look and I could not believe that there would be a savior who died on Calvary and rose again. I see it, so now it's time for me to tell it. That's why we're saying, ooh, I never knew it would have felt like this. They would surrender long time quick. Cause Jesus kind of feel me king for a lifetime. That's why I'm saying, oh, I never knew it would have felt like this. Me would have hit the devil, I make kick. Whoa, God's a feel me king for a lifetime. Yeah. As I approach to the pen to write about you, I'm trying to find the words, but the words were few. Cause I'm so overwhelmed and caught up in the holiness of you. Whoa, God, strange things I see other people do, chasing after things that don't compare to you. That's why I sing, so they'll know that you can be their savior too. That's why I'm saying, ooh, I never knew it would have felt like this. They would surrender long time real quick. Whoa, gosh, could Jesus Christ for a lifetime? Yes, he is. And oh, I never knew it would have felt like this. Me would not get the devil one big kick. Whoa, gosh, but Jesus Christ have been the king for a lifetime. Yeah. Oh, my mind. Jesus Christ have been the king for a lifetime. Whoa, my. Jesus Christ have been the king. Whoa, gosh. Hear me now. Imagine I was just another lonely soul walking through this world, no one to call my own. There he was standing there, straight out of a holy book. Oh, Lord of mercy, start to take a look, and I could not believe there would be a savior who died on Calvary, rose again. I see it, so now it's time for me to preach it. That's why I'm saying, ooh, I never knew it would have felt like this. We would surrender long time, quick. Oh gosh, but Jesus Christ have been the king for a lifetime. That's why I'm saying, oh, I never knew it would have felt like this. Me would not get the devil one big kick. Oh gosh, 'cause Jesus Christ, I feel me king for a lifetime. Yeah. Oh my mind, Jesus Christ, I feel me king for a lifetime. Oh my, Jesus Christ, king for a lifetime. Tell every boy and girl. Never knew it would be better. Lift your hands and praise Him. Praise Him. Christ, I feel me king for a lifetime. If He's your king too, if He's your king too, lift your hands and praise Him. Oh God, surrender, Lord. Oh gosh, for Jesus Christ, I feel the king for a lifetime. That's why I'm saying, oh, never knew it would have felt like this. Me would have give the devil one big kick. 'Cause Jesus Christ, I feel me king for a lifetime, yeah.
Guys are enjoying your weekend. I'm enjoying it. Out of breath right now. I'll check me out on YouTube to get a chance on this community wise. I'm about to change that and set it up so I can go direct to the community wise. I believe 14:30 a.m. or 14:30, and then check me out. Well, that's another one is the new couple. Yeah, I'm gonna do some gospel. It may not sound like the traditional gospel. It's not played before on the artist before. That is like more of the hip hop rap version. This here is more of the version, and like I say, I am myself Saint Diana. So I love my reggae.
Jesus Christ, the king. See? Watch me now. I know He rescued my soul. His blood covers my sins. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Hey, hear me out. It's not the truth. And my shame is taken away. And my pain is healed in His name. I believe. Oh, I believe, I believe, I believe. Yeah, come, yeah, me now say, I'll raise a banner, 'cause my Lord has conquered the grave. My Redeemer lives. Oh, yes, He lives. My Redeemer lives. And I want the world to know how my Redeemer lives. Yeah, hear the truth. I know He rescued my soul, 'cause His blood covers my sins. I believe. I know He lives. I really know He lives. I believe. Yeah, hear me, people. God, people. My shame is taken away, and my pain is healed in His name. I believe. I believe. I believe. Oh yes, I really do. I believe. Tell it to the world because I know it's true. Oh, I'll raise a banner, 'cause my Lord has conquered the grave. My Redeemer, yes, He lives in my heart and soul. And I want the world to know. Oh, sing the Redeemer. He woke me up this morning and told me that I would be okay. So I want the world to know. What's the right? You lift my burden. You know you lift my burden. Jesus, I rise with you. I'm dancing on this mountain top to see your kingdom come. everything to me. My Redeemer, you're the very air I breathe. My Redeemer, you are the not another. Oh yes, and beside you there is no other. Jojo, break it down.
My Redeemer lives. My Redeemer lives. My Redeemer lives.
Sing it again, girl.
My Redeemer lives.
Come on.
My Redeemer lives. My Redeemer lives. My Redeemer lives.
Yes, and if y'all could only see what's going on behind the scenes. That's Junior Tucker. My Redeemer lives. I'm out of breath. I got to work out today. True indeed. Shout out to HR. He's still vacationing. Shout out to my friends in New York. A big shout out to Jackie. Big shout out to who else? PDW. Shout out to all my people who follow me on Real Talk with MLaffs. Thank you guys for the support. Did I tell you guys I have an event coming up July 30th? I sure am. And I am sweaty. And it is what it is. It's on camera. I can't do anything about it. But it's July 30th, 12 o'clock. And 12-ish. Because you know. Anyway, 12-ish. 12 o'clock. I'm going to say 12 o'clock. I'm going to speak life. And I will be on time. And it is Say No to Bullying. Say No to Bullying back to school event. It's a youth event. I am sponsoring it. This is my second event at Salem Road. I am excited. It is a bully. It's 2-in-1. Say No to Bullying and also back to school. Just like Newton County Sheriff's Department, I will hopefully be having school supplies. I have some people that's contributing, that's donating. So I thank those people. If you would like to be a part of it, you can inbox me at MLaffs, and I will give you all the details. What else? I will have speakers out there. I will be one of the panelists speaking. And my goal is this. Here's my goal. Because even if you're not dealing with someone like a child, if you don't have a child, or if you don't have a child that's being bullied, then that's a blessing. But trust and believe that kids are getting bullied every day in school. We read the paper. Well, we don't read the papers. We read social media, and we watch on the television. And I am an adult that was bullied as a child in high school. So here's the thing. There's two things. I keep it 100. I keep it real. When we ignore it, or if it's ignored, it can be deadly. It can be fatal. Thank God I didn't act on what was told of me to do, and I sure was going to. You understand? Because enough was enough. I was tired. I wanted to go to school without being harassed and bullied at the locker room or classroom. I remember it clearly at science class especially. But here's the thing. Children kill, like they kill their, I want to say their attack, the bully, or they take their own lives in suicide. And unfortunately, a family member, sibling, a mother or father will find them. And then everyone will say, we didn't know it was that serious. Why did they have to do that? So my thing is this. Let's be proactive instead of reactive. My hope, my goal for Newton County, especially in the school system, is for us to have no bully signs just about on every wall or every visual area that a child could see it in the bathroom. Because here's the thing, teachers and administration, bullying goes on in the bathroom. When people want to bully you, they're going to do it out of the eyesight of adults. Hello? And that would be in the bathroom. And then the second thing is when the child tells or complains, or as some adults say, tattle, or they are always tattling, you're supposed to take action. A child is supposed to tattle. They're supposed to tell. That is what is supposed to be done. And I'm sorry, and I'm not saying anyone specifically, but I have you know, experienced it, that the kid who tells or talks, sometimes it gets annoying because the teacher can't get to do their curriculum. I'm sorry, that's unfortunate. Um, here I go. I was gonna say something real crazy. Like, you went to school and you should know how to juggle curriculum and the social stuff that's going on in the classroom. And if you don't, then that may not be the career for you, because you're not going to get a child that you're not going to get that classroom of children that never complain. And I remember a parent, I was standing next to a parent and the teacher said that, and that stuck in my head. They was like, I love teaching your child, and I wish your child was like, I wish all the other children was like your child. That child gave no problems. They didn't, go against the grain. They got their work. They didn't, they sat quietly. That's not going to happen. So if that's what you're going to do and you're looking for, then that may not be the field for you. If a child is being bullied, yes, they're supposed to tell, with the expectation of the adult who is in charge will do something. I have instructed my children that you tell once. And if nothing is being done in the classroom, then you walk out of the classroom. Now, I was told, oh, you can't tell to walk out the classroom. Yeah, I could, because that's my child at the end of the day, and I'm concerned with her safety. So I will deal with it later. But know that if you have my children in your classroom and they come to you and you don't address it, I have gave them permission to walk out, and I am so willing, able, and ready, people, to follow that action to the full extent that I can. Paperwork, leaving a paper trail, writing whoever I have to, as far as, the Capitol building or wherever I have to go. I'm not one of those parents that have a problem with that. I have nothing but time. Right? So this is the whole bullying thing. I wanted to stop. I wanted to become where bullying is, or bullies are the minority, and it's so exposed that it's not cool to be a bully. Bullies come in all shapes and colors, all sizes, and guess what? Some of them are pretty, and some of them are very smart. I've heard that also. Oh, she's too smart to be a bully. She's a bully. He or she may know how to play the game, and they may be very good in school, but doesn't mean that they're not a bully. Pretty has nothing to do, or handsome has nothing to do with if somebody's a bully or not. If a child brings to your attention that they're being bullied, please pay attention to it, because what seems to be of little relevance to an adult can mean the world to a child. I did not want to go to school. I played sick. My tummy was hurting. I didn't want to fight. And I don't know whether I could fight or not, but I fought. I fought eventually. I had to fight, but I didn't do what was told for me to do, which was, and I'm going to keep it real. Someone gave me a knife in the family, gave me a knife on that Friday and told me, keep it till Monday. When I see her, they told me to push it in her heart and turn it. Had I had did that, I probably wouldn't have been sitting here today, because I could have easily got 25 to life for that. She probably wouldn't have a family if she may not have made it, or whatever. But the fact is that I told teachers, I told principals, I told my science teacher. My science teacher was so afraid of this group, it was pathetic. But it is what it is. God showed grace and mercy on me. That Sunday I went to church with my friends and I got saved that Sunday. And Monday I didn't do what was told to do, what they told me to do. So it worked out for my good. But I've witnessed bullies. I've seen bullies at jobs, bullies that were students that turned into adults. I've worked with bullies. And if you bully on the job, human resources will call you in. So if it's that important for a job in human resources, it has to be that important for the school system and protecting our children. I need people to come out, please, please, please. I need, if you have a story to share. If you were a bully, why do you bully? All those questions I want to find out. And how did you resolve it? If you've been bullied, if your child has been bullied, how did you resolve the situation, so that you could give other parents tips and ideas on how to go about with it? I know Newton County has an awesome program called Champs Department. Deputy Young and Deputy Cox are awesome officers that's a part of that, and bullying is in their curriculum. I need parents to go online, read about it, find out about it, question it, get involved. It's not going to go away. Adults need to stop saying that, oh, the kids do this. It's a kid thing and they'll grow out of it. Some may not live to grow out of it. So it's that serious. I know I was dancing and having a good time and all of that, but then I realized I was talking about bullying. It got real for me because I may not have been sitting here this day had I did what was told. So with that being said, hopefully you can come out July 30th, 12 o'clock, Salem Road. I'm signing off now. Where's my songs? I got to get a song. I'm going to sign off. You know what? I'm going to sign off with another Junior Tucker because if I was home, I would do it. So I'm going right back to the song that I like. And if y'all don't like it, I'm sorry. Keep me in prayer about it. King for a Lifetime, Junior Tucker. I love you guys. Have an awesome 4th of July weekend. Turn up. Don't turn up too much. Turn up for Christ because you know tomorrow is church. Y'all don't go up in the old headache and tipsy talking about y'all couldn't come to church. All right? Let me see. Am I doing this right? I am. Peace out. Love you. Adios.
Imagine I was just another lonely lost soul walking through this world with no one to call my own. There he was standing there, straight out of a holy book. Oh gosh, I started to